I personally know someone that had invested in real estate with his best friend 10 to 15 years ago. This partnership led them to investing here in the Fraser Valley with an unknown person that they put their trust in. What happened was these guys were inexperienced investors. They started dealing with bad tenants that weren't paying rent. And on top of that, they were building brand new homes where they lacked experience, expertise, the proper protection of paperwork. The other partners started taking advantage of them financially. The end result was the two friends lost $500,000 each and ended up selling all of their investment properties and made a promise to themselves that they would never invest a single dime in real estate again. So how do you avoid this kind of catastrophe and set yourself up for success? The good news is there are ways to mitigate your risk and increase your chances of being a successful realtor. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 10 things you need to know about before you buy your first, third, or fourth investment property. Let's get into it. The first thing that you need to know about before you buy your first investment property is figure out your purpose or why you're getting into investing in real estate. This why can be to set yourself up financially for retirement, create generational wealth for your children, or to create a better lifestyle for yourself and your significant other. Not only do you need to be clear on your why, but you need to write out a business plan on the location you're thinking of buying in, the type of property you're thinking about buying. It could be a 1-bed, 2-bed condo, pre-construction, townhome, detached home, duplex, triplex, fourplex, and the type of investment strategy you're going for. Once you are crystal clear on your why and you understand your short-term and long-term investing goals, you set yourself up for success. Number 2, do your homework ahead of time. No one's going to hold your hand and help you invest in real estate. You want to understand the basic terminology of how real estate investing works. One of the best ways to get this information is through listening to podcasts, reading books, or watching Canadian content related to investing. The other great way is through joining networking events where there's other investors or meeting other successful investors. One thing that I can tell you folks is experienced people love sharing their knowledge and wealth with new investors. The only thing is people are too scared to ask. Number 3, patience is key. If you're thinking of making a quick buck, then real estate investing isn't for you. Understand folks, in order to make money in real estate, you have to invest for the long term. Your minimum holding window should be 8 to 10 years. You are going to have market fluctuations in the short term, but in the long term, real estate prices do appreciate over the long term. Number 4, treat real estate investing like a business. You need to know your financials, and your tenants are essentially your customers that are helping pay down your mortgage. Not only that, folks, but you need to identify the systems you need in place so you can be a successful real estate investor. Number 5, build your dream team. We're not talking about building out an NBA roster on 2K24, but we're talking about surrounding yourself with professionals on your team, ranging from a real estate professional, mortgage specialist, accountant, property manager, plumber. When you're selecting a realtor, you don't want to work with your Uncle Dave, Jagdar, or Aunt Sally just because they're family. You want to work with a real estate agent that is investor savvy, that has experience of investing in real estate themselves and has helped other investors in that area. Once you have the right realtor like me on your team, we'll give you introductions and referrals to other partners that you need on your team. Number 6, get pre-approved. You can read all the books that you want about investing, listen to all the podcasts, but if you don't have the down payment, can't invest in real estate. I'm going to set you up with a mortgage specialist on my team that helps investors like you that are looking to purchase their first, second, or third investment property. Once you're pre-approved, you're done 50% of the home buying process. Not only that, this will outline how much of a mortgage you are qualified for, but what type of property you can invest in. Number 7, understand the area economics. If you're looking to invest in the Fraser Valley or here in Abbotsford, you want to know the local sectors that drive the economy. Not only that, but you want to know, are there jobs? Are there new jobs being created? What's the number of new people moving in? What's the vacancy rate? And you want to understand the other economic factors that are driving growth in that area. Not only that, folks, but you also want to look at the provincial economics of your province. Right now here in BC with our NDP government, they're spending a lot of tax dollars on public projects, but there's not enough private money coming in through the private sector. So as a result, what's happening is businesses and investors are going to places like Alberta that are business friendly and their local economies are thriving. Number 8, location matters. Open any TikTok, Instagram Reel, YouTube, or ad that comes on your YouTube video before you click play. A lot of investors always talk about the importance of location, location, and location. You want to understand the local official community plan, also known as the OCP, what the current zoning is, and what the future redevelopment plan is. Not only that, but you want to know what's happening in the surrounding area. So if you're investing here in Central Abbotsford, you'll notice that a lot of these older homes around Mill Lake Park and the Abbey Senior area, there's a lot of new homes that are being torn and there's new homes being built. Not only that, folks, but you'll notice there's also a lot of new construction for multi-family developments happening. Other things that are important is talk to the locals or investors that have invested there. Get their input on why they invested, or is there any information that they know that you might not know. Not only that, but you also want to know the walking score. How close are you to the amenities like restaurants, coffee shops, universities, hospitals, highway, recreation, parks that are important to future tenants. Number 9. Be ready to decide. You can look at all the properties that you want, but until you make an offer, you can't buy an investment property. One of the things that I see happening from investors that I work with or have seen from unsuccessful investors is they view offers, but when it comes time to purchase an investment property, they get cold feet. This happens and is totally understandable. Or they walk away from the deal over $3,000 to $5,000, trying to save pennies and miss out dollars in price appreciation. One thing that can help you get over this, surrounding yourself with the right realtor and team members on your team will make sure that you have the right knowledge and will empower you to take action. Number 10, it's a rinse and repeat process. Once you buy the first property, once you buy the first investment property, hold on to it for a couple of years. You always have that option of either saving up for another down payment or taking the home equity line out of the first investment property and buying your second, third, or fourth investment property. Your real estate portfolio can be big as you want it. Some investors will only hold 1 to 2 investment properties, but other investors that have bigger goals will start looking into joint partnerships and buying more real estate with others. Do you still have questions about how the Abbotsford investment market is, or need more information regarding how the process of buying your first or second investment property works? Click the link below to book a meeting with me, and I'd love to answer any questions that you have.